Okay.
Oh, yeah. Probably need to do it for me one time.
Yeah, it's gonna
There, you want to sit down, so. There was a Jim.
Alright, don't look, Brian. One, we got it. Two.
Not even close.
Wait.
Put your hands on your sleeve.
To your sides. No, to your sides.
Tanner, not do that.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3.
Look here. You're right. Look over here.
One more.
One more.
Move it.
Or Mimi, look at Mimi.
Tanner, be still. 1.
Tanner, yeah.
You better smile too. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Tanner.
All tied up 3-3. Who's on what team?
Hey, Joel, look.
Tanner, say hi.
That's your best side.
Nate, your turn, dog. Andrew, say hey. I'm videoing you.
All about it. Drop it like it's hot. Everybody ready?
Did you?
Maybe I'm starting to get indigestion. You get start getting when you get older, maybe.
Christmas present from
Pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful. Where'd you
Pick it out all by yourself.
When you gonna mind it?
Oh, it's lovely.
Stop real quick.
Lovely.
Especially if she goes funny there.
Can I do your lunch?
Hi, baby.
Do you know who that's from?
Oh, man, I need them.
Who was
Guess
that
what it is?
Keep her on.
Yeah.
Who was that from, Daddy?
Oh,
Me.
I don't know.
From Leah? From Leah?
From Leah?
Hello.
You will think.
You're welcome.
You said you won a couple of times?
It's ready.
Mom?
Yeah.
Let me smell that and see if she's warm.
That's from Mom. That's from me.
Ooh, where's that from?
This from Casey, and she's.
What is it?
Well, I don't know, I haven't seen what you got made.
Wait a minute, I didn't see it.
Wait, well, I'll tell you. You come out like a man.
Let me see that.
Hey, I like
It's a
that.
big present.
Yeah, let me see that.
Well, I had to tell you that one today cost too much. She's trying to buy one.
This girl's talking about it, you know, because now every, you got safety stuff on everything. This one guy was talking against it, goes, quick, let's all grab scissors and run. I don't know what last acting defined. What is it?
Well, she got put together.
Don't know what it is. Oh no, we could be in trouble.
Oh, not another thing you gotta put together.
I think there's a picture of it right there.
Okay, we got a tool set over here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the picture,
Yeah.
that way you can put your card.
Well, look at that. Yeah, what is it?
You got 2 hangers?
There you go. It looks like it's put together right.
Step four. Oh,
Step four.
cool. So it stands up in a corner or something?
Oh, yeah. Cute. It has little two
You got
candles
this.
on it.
Cute.
For mom and dad. See the bottom picture?
See, look, she's
Oh,
showing
you
you
have
the
to sit around,
picture.
it's too
Zoom
far
in.
away. That's cool.
So what does it do?
Old people can't
It
see that
stands
far.
up and has candles.
We got a wick clip.
Oh, that's neat.
Antibiotic.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's what Leah got.
Man, I'm gonna sit on the other
Oh,
side
that's
of
cool.
the
It has little jewels that come down. Gee, Dad, there's lots of bowls on that one.
I don't know if I can get in it.
That's cool.
So the green ones like the other ones.
It's hiding as a beat.
It looks good side.
So I just don't get how you turn like that.
Without falling. Just coming down a little bit.
I should wait it just a little bit for the kids to go in there.
I don't think either one of them's in a big hurry.
Jen does pretty good at skiing, doesn't she?
I don't know. It's just been a while since she's been.
Look at Linda go. Where is she?
You didn't kill anybody. It's a good start.
I even helped you get up. What are you talking about? See, Ari, you shouldn't have got that news beforehand. Now you be conservative on this trip.
House.
A few minutes. I don't know how many more of these I'll get to do, but did one last month in San Antonio, and here we go again in July in Waco, and congratulations to Todd and Alyssa. Got married the first week in June, and I'll be damned if you're not still married.
Oh, yeah. Good. True love. True love. True love.
That's my middle son coming back with a six-pack.
All right. In his hands.
But I do want to say just a few things, and I may ramble a little bit, but that's okay too. I do want to, all grandparents, let's stand up and welcome our grandparents. All the grandparents. We really do thank you. I'm serious. We thank you. I've got another, obviously, my mother's here and a grandparent, and it's kind of special to have this Texas Sports Hall of Fame because my kid's grandfather's right over there, and my dad, Lloyd Myers, is in this Texas Sports Hall of Fame, and so it's a pretty special night for them, and to get to go over there and see his pictures and some of the things he was able to accomplish. I got somebody else now. You know, my sister was born when I was a senior in high school. I came home, but my brother is here all the way from Ohio. He's older than I am. I was a senior in high school, came home. My mother said that she was pregnant, and I said, Poppy, John Brown. Get you another bourbon. And so, you know, she's kind of been like a daughter. In fact, I think Bobby and I took her a lot of places. Now?
First date you picked
Oh,
her up,
yeah,
she was
we-
in the back seat.
Well, we take her to drive-in to her with some popcorn, so. But I do want to introduce my brother. He's Alan Myers. He's here from Ohio, and very special to me because really it kind of coordinates with my three sons because I grew up with him, and we just had a blast. We had a blast. Mom always liked him best, but we still had a blast. Most of the time when I got in trouble, it was his fault. But I tell you what, every time I think about my brother and when we were young, I smile. So, and that's how important he is to me. And that's why it's so important with these three kids is because I know what I grew up with, and I think I know how they grew up with each other too. And I want to just tell you a couple little things that happened sports-wise. Loved athletics. I think they learned a lot about life from athletics. And each one of them had a special deal. What I remember, you know, Zach, just compete. Just compete. Remember we went to an Athens Pee Wee basketball tournament. Pee Wee basketball tournament in Athens. Bobby and I didn't know where to sit. We sat down. We have to sit right down. Come to find out, it was the other team's bench. Other team's bench right in front of us, and so they said, you know, they're all saying who they're going to guard and all this. And this kid says, I want that number 10. And they said, no, I want number 10. Well, I want number 10. There's about 3 or 4 of them, they want number 10, because number 10 wasn't about this.
Smaller than that.
Well,
This when he's 18?
About 3 minutes in the first quarter, the coach called timeout, and he said, everybody wanted number 10, and ain't nobody wanted him yet.
Well, we're over said, yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy. I think that's the biggest thing with Zach. He asked me one time, he said, Dad, am I little? And I said, yeah. I said he was short, but I big yards inside, and he always played that way. And Damien can tell you that, and Kelly can tell you that, and John can tell you that. He just always did. And big story, I remember Zach hitting a shot with hardly any time left on the clock to put us in the state tournament. We were playing in, I think, someplace in Abilene, but it took some guts to shoot that thing. But I just remember that he just cut your throat if it helped you give a chance to win. I'm going to tell a story because Zach never saw a shot he didn't like. Neither did Scott. You had to guard them as soon as you crossed midcourt because they'd shoot that shit. Now Todd, he'd guard you, and old Bart Wilbanks, he like to kill him, drive him in the wall, and you could see it coming.
Yep.
But we were playing a baseball playoff game that would send us to the state tournament. And I always get down the line. I get away from people in case I'm going to say something I shouldn't. And quite often I do. You can ask Luke. But I'm down the line, and it's a 2-1 game with Lubbock Christian, and the winner's going to the state tournament. And they're going to send Todd down here to warm up. Well, he's warming up down in front of me, and I'm trying to move down, and next thing I know, Todd's hollering at the left field. Now, I got to clean this up a little bit. But he's hollering at left fielder, and he said, you better back up, you blankety blank, blank, blank.
That wasn't very nice. Christian school.
He better. He's walking up and telling me, you better back up. About that time, Zach, I don't know, pitcher hits his bat or something, but he hits one over this guy's head. And old Todd says, I told you you'd boo, 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 back up. And we scored it. We won that sucker. And Todd came in to pitch the very last inning. We're 1 run up. They got me in second, third, and 1 out. And they're all over shaking the caps. And Zach goes in from shortstop and tells him something. I don't know what he tells him, but he strikes the next 2 guys out. And I got 2 guys out there hugging. 2 guys out there hugging, and it was a pretty neat deal. And the bus ride back was pretty neat. And Todd Myers, that day, he was no longer just Zach's little brother. He was Todd Myers. But we go a lot of places and then say, Zach's little brother. Then old Scott. You know, we had three boys, which automatically puts Bobby in heaven. But I mean, you know, after you had Scott, I said, you want to try for a girl? And said, I think we're doing the world a justice if we just stop looking. I came home one day and the back window's broken out. The back window's broken out. I said, how'd that happen? Scott says, well, Dad, I was trying to hit the ball over the house and I didn't get it up quite high. I tried. Scott was one of those left-handers. You can ask Luke again. Scott was one of those left-handers. Goes to the University of Dallas. Watch him throw in the bullpen, and in fact, they go out there and he'd throw, and that's, you know, we don't kill this guy. Come up to end the game, and they'd have 1 run. Because you'd have to give them 1. Huh? You'd have to give them 1. And, but they'd always, you know, they'd always go back to the dugout and say, we don't be killing this guy, but they kill us. So, but I am so proud of the way they are they're just fine young people. They're good Christians. And I am so very proud of them. The best thing that ever happened in my life was 34 years ago when I met my wife, Paula. Best thing ever happened to me. She's the most loving, loyal person I ever met. Then she has Zach and Todd and Scott. And we've had so damn much fun. It's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Wouldn't trade it for anything. And I don't know, somebody said, it might have been Luke, Yogi Bear, somebody said, you are as happy as your saddest child. Well, we're pretty damn happy people. Because I think we got 3 pretty dadgum happy kids. We're fixing to have another daughter. And you guys do understand, just because the vote, you know, we got 4. We got 4. Just
right.
Votes 4-3, we don't always win. But I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing. Last about July 4th, 2 years ago, playing Taboo. Huh?
We won.
We won.
Y'all cheated.
Their asses. Kick their rear.
Losers.
Hey, they were really with cars, they were cheaters. We beat your parents.
We kicked their in. But I really appreciate all of you coming. I know that there's some other guys who want to say something, but
Scott, you going first.
nothing like my family. Nothing like my family. And they're all here, including my dad, another one. Pretty neat deal. Tomorrow we're going to get married. And I can't wait. I'm going to sing a cappella.
Didn't know what I was going to say. And yesterday, you know, they have the On Demand on HBO. And they had there was a Mickey Mantle documentary. We're watching it, you know, and Billy Crystal starts talking. And he's like, you know, how you idolize people. You know, like you have a hero or whatnot. And I start thinking, like, man, who did I really idolize when I was growing up? You know, sports thing. You know, and I started thinking about it. I was like, man, like that was unreal. Like growing up, I was like, I want to be like him. I want to be like him. I mean, I've never said that to you before. Just, I mean, the way you competed. I mean, yeah, you were the shortest guy on the court every time. I mean, honestly, but 30 points later, you know. I mean, I still remember. I think you were coming. It was your senior year, and you all running out, and I was sitting there in the stands, and all of a sudden, some fans were like, "God, that guy is still here." There were parents there, like, that guy's up here playing Axel or something. But I was like,
That's why I had 30.
I could have played Axel every game. And that was something I was like, man, I really wanted to be Zach. Like, when Zach came to any of my games, you know, after he graduated, I was like, I was so nervous. You know, I was like, I got to play really well. You know, I was like, so fired up. You know, it was a really big deal. But yeah, I mean, I just want to tell you that, like, I've looked up to you my whole life. You know, you're a great role model. You're an unbelievable person. You know, you speak well, you do everything well. You know, I envy you. So, I mean, I don't know what you're going to do now that you have Candace.
No more speaking.
But no, I mean, I love y'all both. Candace, you're a great person too. I love going over there, watching football. You make great cheese dips.
That's the only thing she knows how to cook.
That's really all I want to say. That's really all I want to say. I love y'all both. We've got a wonderful life together. We can get some kids soon.
All right. A lot of what I will say is going to kind of go along the ways that Scott was saying. We grew up, you know, me and Scott were like, just did a lot of things together, watched Zach, you know, and we always idolized Zach. And we always try to beat Zach in whatever sport it was.
Beat him up too.
And we try to beat him up too. Me and Scott against Zach. Well, we couldn't ever beat him up because he was so short, we couldn't find him. Next thing you know, he was behind us, hitting us in the back of the head. Yeah. So, but no, we idolized him. We'd be out in the front yard playing, and it'd be me and Scott against him and Mike Myers. Okay? It's Zach, you know, he's this tall. But Mike Myers is like 6'8", 10 years old. And they're killing us. And they're sitting around, running around the front yard. Boomer Sooner, running it up, 100 points, you suck. Boomer Sooner, really tough. Yeah, really tough, y'all suck. Yeah. It was neat. It was really fun. But no, you know, what it really did was teach me and Scott to compete. A lot of the things that we owe Zach, teaching us to compete and everything. And yeah, I did say a few words that one day when Zach hit it over the guy's head. That guy, he was about the shortstop. He was a left fielder. And he saw Zach, this little 5'5" kid, come up to bat. Oh,
It says 5'7" on my box.
Zach hit it over the head, but you know, that was one of my best moments is to play baseball with my brother, my freshman and sophomore year. Him at short, me at second, and to be that close and to have that relationship with each other, to compete the way we did. I remember St. John's. I hit a ball to Zach at short. I take the throw at second, and I like to run my mouth a little bit. I yell something. Next thing you know, I guess the guy's charging at me, and he's tall. Next thing you know, Zach's like this, right in that guy's face. But you know, that no matter how tall or how big anybody was, Zach had the heart and to overcome anything. And you know, and it was one of the good things I did have. I loved was to be able to live with Zach. You know, I lived with Scott my whole life. I mean, we shared a room together all through. I mean, it was great, but I'm just saying, I never got to be able to get really, really close with Zach until a couple or 3 years ago when we moved up to Dallas. And we moved in together. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be great. It's going to be kind of weird because I don't know really how Zach lives. But it was yeah, I'm getting to that. It was awesome. It was awesome. Our Saturdays consisted of getting up at 10. You want to get some beer? Watching football all day. About 5. You want to get some? No, I'll say 6 after 2:30. Want to get some more? And eat, and then Sunday, waking up, watching the Cowboys, eating cheese dip and getting some beer, and then the house would be a wreck. Well, who do you think had it clean?
You.
Candace.
No,
me.
Todd.
Because Zach didn't let the feeder clean it. No. So.
Me and Todd would clean the whole house.
Candace, I pass on the chores to you. Cleaning the dishes, the cheese dip that sits in the sink for about 2 weeks. The candle wax that's on the carpet from someone that can't jump over a coffee table. Wide. It's this wide. The coffee table is this wide. He makes it here.
From the candle.
Yeah. But no, honestly, Candace, last month, I gained a wife. I gained a sister. And I welcome you, and I love you. honestly, Zach is one of the biggest smartasses I know. Until I met Candace. I'm checking my oil, whatever you want to do. But no, we love you, Candace. And we're happy that